us to talk about a very important topic of our faith. That is purgatory. Before I talk about purgatory, I want to tell you about an experience I had when I was in class 3. In class 3, I remember the teacher during his class one day asked all of us to grade ourselves, or if you want, to tell him how we see ourselves academically. So one person will stand and say, "Oh, sir, I think I'm very good." Another person will say, "Sir, I think I'm not too good. I'm a poor student." The first time I heard of the word average was in class 3. One boy stood up and said, "Sir, for me, I'm not bad. I'm not a bad student. I'm also not a good student. Therefore, I am average." He said, "Sir, I'm not bad. I'm also not good. So where I am, where am I? I'm in the middle. And so I am average." And that was the first time I heard of the word average. Let's ask ourselves, if we are saying that mortal sins, if we are saying that grievous sins will lead us into hell if we don't repent of them, sins like abortion, sins like adultery, sins like murder, sins like high form of corruption, if these sins will lead us to hell if we don't repent of them and die, then how about small sins that we commit, if you want to put it that way? The petty sins we commit, the little gossips here and there, the little theft here and there, would that merit us hell? But also, to go to heaven, you must be in a perfect state of grace, meaning that there should be no form or trace of sin in you. You should be without any form of impurity to go to heaven. But if you die and there's still this little sin in you, the question is, where do you go? Because if you read the book of Revelation chapter 21 verse 27, Revelations 21:27 tells us this. It says, "But nothing unclean will enter it, nor anyone who does abominable things or tells lies. Only those who enter whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life." Stress that. Let's stress that part. But nothing unclean will enter it. If you read this text, the text of Revelation 21 talks about entering the gates of heaven, entering the gates of Jerusalem. And in the description of entering the gates of Jerusalem, we are told that the author says nothing unclean will enter it, in reference to heaven. That nothing unclean will enter into heaven. So if somebody dies in venial sin, if somebody dies with petty sins unrepented, does that merit the person hell? I don't think so. That God will be so unjust and so unmerciful that little and petty sins will lead us to eternal damnation.